It's late at night. You think you're safe. You turn the lights out, and then you hear a scream and shout. No one's home. You're alone. Lay back down, pull up your sheets. Your knees start to feel weak. You can feel your heartbeat. Is your door closed? You feel your feet exposed. Now you're in a state. It's much, much too late. You can't escape this deadly fate. Warning, the following podcast contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Welcome back, our wicked fiends. This is Sinister Ghouls, Twisted Sisters. I'm your host, Ghoulie Gonzo. I'm here with my co-host,
Jojo Ghoul.
She doesn't remember her name.
I was waiting for you to keep going. I don't know why.
And I always sing your name. I always say something like, "Oh, my baby sister," and already sing.
Because you're cute.
Or, no, you're cute. Listen, we're again drunk. You hear me hit the mic, but it's a good time. It's gonna be a good one. Is it really? Listen to my voice. There. Now I have more of
You had radio voice.
Oh my gosh.
Like nighttime radio. You do that. I said that before, like Delilah. Delilah. Yes.
Okay. So I'm drinking Diet Sam's Cola with some rum and ice.
Oh, wait. Whoops. I didn't mean that one.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, you guys got that? Diet Sam's Cola. I gotta say, it's just a notch up from Michelob Ultra.
It's just, it never lets me down. I never get a hangover.
Michelob Ultra. It's a commercial.
You said Waltra.
I did. I mean Watra.
Oh, wait, no, I
because it's Michelob watered down beer.
I really like it.
You know, let me say, I do recall a time that I drank, and they don't make it anymore because they're dumb.
Who?
The people that made it.
I didn't mean who I meant. What beer?
Michelob. It wasn't Watra back then because it was like apple. Like there was like an apple flavor to it.
Angry Orchard.
Right now they have like citrus. No, it was Michelob Ultra, and it was a green bottle that said like sour apple or green apple.
With lime.
Nope, that one. Look, that's the one now. Oh. It says with lime, like it has like.
It's not good.
No, it was awesome, and I drank it.
Why don't you get it?
Drank it. I finally drank it. I drank a Michelob Ultra.
Wait, recently?
But no, this was like 8 years ago.
Oh,
I said I was definitely drinking. Well, no, I actually followed the rules most of the time legally. But what I'm saying is
legally, no one's gonna arrest you.
All right, okay. Let's just
legally.
Oh, that's my dog. Nothing illegal, you guys. Nothing. So we know what JoJo's drinking, and we know what I'm drinking, and we know where I bought it.
Yeah.
It's good. Actually, it's really good, you guys. I like it just as much as Diet Coke.
You get it from Mom. Yeah. She loves it too.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't be drinking Diet Cokes though. Should be drinking. Yeah. Aspartame. Yes.
What's the nail polish remover? Acetone.
Holy mother.
Right, okay.
Mother. Definitely don't drink anything with acetone.
No, don't drink it.
No, yeah, if you want a healthier thing, then Zevia with a Z. Zevia sodas.
Zevia.
It has no aspartame. It's good. I don't really drink too much soda anymore though. I literally drink water all the time. Except for liquor and what I mix in it.
I should drink more water.
Absolutely.
I don't drink much at all during the day lately.
So
I have coffee. And
when are you drinking your fluids?
I have a
She
glass.
said I don't really drink much during the
and
day.
She always yells at me. She's like, you need to drink more.
You
water.
Definitely do.
No, I know. Sometimes I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I go, mm-hmm.
But it's just a phase.
You can always add flavored waters.
No, I don't give a shit about that. I like water. I love the taste of
you just
water.
don't get up to drink it.
It's just like,
Oh my God.
It's so annoying.
She went.
Sorry, Opie, I kicked him.
Well, why are you under the table,
He's
Bober?
fine. No, he's fine. Now that I know he's there.
I love you, my boy. Yes. So anyways, last week, you guys, The Exorcist. Dun, dun, ba-ba. Well, we said some stuff that was really funny. Ronald Hunkler.
I almost said DeFeo.
Yeah. It's Roland Doe alias Ronald Hunkler. Hence why, you guys, I kept saying, oh my God, I keep calling this Roland Doe Ronald. And then JoJo says, it's probably because of Ronald DeFeo. And my stupid ass said, yeah, you're probably right. Probably not, you idiot. We meant Ronald Hunkler.
Yeah, you can't ever listen to me. I'm always like half present.
But
I miss things sometimes.
Fully at the same time.
Huh? Fully present. Oh, yeah, no, it's like I'm here, but sometimes I just don't hear.
I'm here, but sometimes.
No, like, it's
not.
Almost like I just blank out for a minute. Like I'm here and I'm talking, but I won't remember what you said.
It's liquor, or it could be edibles.
Beer.
Oh my God. That was a good clink.
Thank you.
So, okay. Enough with the chit-chatting. Chit-chat.
Oh my gosh, I know.
This is a Wicked Tales episode. So we have some fun stuff ahead of us and ahead of you. So sit back, grab a cookie if you'd like, slice of pizza if you were me, or a diet Sam's Cola on ice with rum and add some lime if you'd like. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we will see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Well, we're back.
I tried to hold it together.
You did. And the only reason she held her laugh together, you guys, is because she had a lollipop in her fucking mouth. She's like, oh, yep. I didn't laugh. I held it together for a second until I pulled the lollipop out of my mouth. So today, we're going to talk about some fun shit. So I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about, I used to do like daycare, Head Start type daycare right at home like 12, 13 years ago. So I have some kids that were young then, like 3, 4, 5, and now they're like 18, 19, you know what I mean?
Crazy.
So I have some stories from a couple of them. They wanted to fill me in and remind me about some things that happened with them when they were kids in the house. So I think it's pretty cool that she brought it up. And I'm going to give you one name. Her name is Gabby. And she reminded me of some shit.
I know. I remember the stories back then when things they would say shit. It was so fucking weird.
Yep. Oh, yes. So back in the day, like I said, I would have sleepovers with some of these guys. You know, at this time, they're a little older. I think Gabby was maybe 11. And the other couple girls, like between 9 and like 12.
Because our cousin would sleep there too. And he
was like 8 or 9. Yeah, so we'd have these sleepovers and it'd be just, fun movies, snacks. Or I'd take them to a buffet first. We'd get pizza, whatever.
You're just like Aunt T.
Yep. I don't remember what we called her in the beginning. Chris, I think.
Oh, I think so, Chris.
Yeah, Aunt Chris. So, anyways, they would do these sleepovers with me. And there was this one night where I don't think we were watching anything too scary. It might have been like The Haunted Mansion or, Garbage Pail Kids. If you guys don't know Garbage Pail Kids, watch it. If you're like an 80s.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
I love it. The Garbage Pail Kids is dope.
You ever see the Garbage Pail Kids poop?
Oh my God, it's so good. My daycare kids, ask them. They all know all about it. Yeah. They loved it. They would watch like that Never Ending Story. Yeah. Like I had them watching some cool shit. So these guys, when they'd spend the night, some of them were really into scary movies. Some of them were not. And that was our little cousin D.
Yeah.
He's a 16-year-old now. So he's not little. Well, no, he is, but
crazy.
So he was scared of, scary movies. He didn't really care for them. And then Gabby and her sister and a couple of the other buddies and, girls that would stay over, they loved scary movies too. So when D wouldn't spend the night, we would watch some stuff. Like scary stuff. Obviously, parents would approve. We made sure, There was one that we watched, Deliver Us from Evil.
Oh, I love that
Gabby, do you hear me? You were scared.
Why is she scared? It's scary, though.
She was scared, and she was the one that I would think wasn't. And the other one...
Is that what the guy cops?
Yes. He's cute.
I like that movie. He's handsome, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's in something.
He's in
Traveler's
Troy.
Wife.
Oh, and I said Troy, too.
He's in Troy, too. He's Hector.
He is.
I love him.
Yes.
I like him.
Well, the other ones that would spend the night, Gabby's sister, who was 3 years younger than her and was a little badass into scary movies, too. And then the sweetest little one, K. It starts with a K. And you would never look at her and be like, this girl can handle a scary movie like crazy. Well, we're watching this movie, and Gabby's never getting scared of scary movies.
Right.
And she was scared watching this. It's Deliver Us from Evil, you guys, just so you know.
That movie.
It was a good one. And Kay loved it. And Gabby went to sleep. I think she turned around and went to sleep that night.
You got scared?
Yeah.
That scared?
Yeah, she was scared like that. Yeah. Just like me after talking about The Exorcist last week, you guys. I left my lights on in my house. I heard like running up my back stairs.
Ew, really?
But I don't think it was. I think it was like my downstairs neighbor doing some shit.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. But it kept happening. So, and it was like 10:45.
Could be your brain playing tricks on
Yeah. So, and the dog put his tail between his legs and ran into the bedroom a couple times.
See,
so then I got mad and looked around and I was like, hey, nope.
Creepy.
Yep. I'm like, doesn't happen here. Not here. Don't even fucking start with me, bro. Don't even do it. I was pissed and then I got scared and subbed all my lights in. But I was tough, though. It was tough.
Yeah, at least you went down with a fight.
I'm like, my dog will let me know you're here. Like, and then there he is with his tail between his legs. I'm like, so you're a pussy. Scared you shit.
Oh, he just came in like,
oh, he's coming to protect your mom. Okay, so, and he's ferocious, just so everybody knows.
No, he is. He's a little guy, but
he will put a hole in your cheek. Ask Mom.
Sorry, Mom. I don't know why I'm apologizing.
So there's the layout, right? We watch scary movies literally, I said literally like once a month. So this night we were watching, and I don't recall, it could have been the possession of Hannah something in the
Hannah Grace.
Yes. Yep. The one in the
Shay Mitchell, right?
I love her.
She's in it? Yeah.
She's the long dark hair. Yeah. So
pretty.
We were watching that, and like out of nowhere we just heard like weird rustling, like weird sounds in the kitchen. So we went into the kitchen, and I don't know how I forgot the story, and I don't know how I didn't say it in the beginning, like when we were talking about stuff. And I went into the kitchen, and like all of the rustling and whatever, I looked straight in front of me and I hear, and I was like, what was that? Like, you guys, did you hear that? And I had probably 4 girls that night. I think that was that night, 3 or 4. And I turn on the light and whatever. There's my freaking knife right in front. Remember where I used to keep my knives on the sink counter next to the sink? And the knife was not in the thing. It was directly into the ground. Like below where it was. I'm like,
it came out of it was like a not a butcher block, but the wooden block or whatever. It was out of that and in your ground.
So I, was like, oh, it just fell, like, cause I always had my dishes done. Everybody knows me. When Ghoul lived in the house with me and JoJo Ghoul lived in the house, I left a note to do the fucking dishes.
We had notes.
Do the fucking dishes
notes everywhere.
And shut the hell up.
Wash. Oh, wait. Yes, I love
Wash
her.
the fucking dishes.
I feel her.
Back to it. And I wanted to punch her right in her cute little PooPoo Ghoul mouth right now. Definitely a different time. Definitely a different time. I was an asshole. I left notes everywhere because I thought I won't get that mad if they read it. But if I say it to them and then they say something back, and it was my dad loves to walk in the house with shoes on. Okay, that's another thing. I put signs on all my doors, Dad, that said,
Dad,
no shoes in house, take shoes off. Here comes Dad strolling through the whole house to the back door, from the back door to the front door, checking on snacks in the cupboard. Mom's going to get pissed. Can't have them. Diabetes. Can't do it. Back and forth. There's Dad with his boots.
I was going to say, get excited, Dad, though, because it's fall. I always make cookies, and I'll come over and just take a bunch of them.
Is it an enabler? Is that what you are?
I mean, it's fall.
You watch Intervention. Enable?
Enable. Yeah, I guess it'd be an enabler.
It sounds like a royal name. Enable?
It does.
I
would name my daughter Gonorrhea. Also from Waiting. Sorry.
From Waiting. Another funny movie. Oh, shit. So, that was like kind of we'll talk about it after. So, the knife was in the ground, and I was like, man.
That's weird.
It fell out. No biggie. And of course, the smarty pants, who's also the one that loved the blonde K, she says, well, that's kind of difficult, I think, for the knife to fall from being inside of that thing. And I was like, so I like hit the counter. I was like, put it back. I pulled it, and it was in the ground. Like the top was like in the ground.
That takes some force.
Yep. And she literally just made me like, I was just trying to shrug it off.
Did you want to just be like, shut up?
Okay. Shh. I was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. That definitely, after a minute, I was like, oh, she's right. And I was like, no, I'm going to pretend it's possible. And I was like, oh, and
what happened?
And I think they didn't believe me. I think they knew because they
she definitely
babysat there. So
if she said it, she definitely was like, no.
Yeah.
Ghoulie.
Yeah. Ghoulie. The editing, it helps so much, you fuckers. I said you fuckers. Oh my god. Fuckers. Back to you, fuckers. Yes.
That's all we do.
Quote movies. You guys, you know this. Where am I going? I'm going to Twitter. We have a Twitter. Sinister Ghouls, Twisted Sisters on Twitter.
Isn't it now called X?
Yeah, why? Oh, why? I was going to sing the ABC.
Elon Musk changed
Oh, that's
it,
right.
Guess.
Yeah. Oh, why am I looking at that picture? Probably not a good one to look at. Woo! Woohoo! Oh, anyways. That's great. So that shit happened, right? Yeah. Tried to talk the girls into no, it didn't type shit. And then Gabby, which she brought to my attention, said, also, I wanted to tell you something else you can put on the podcast if you'd like. And I was like, sure. Mm-hmm. What is it? She's like, well, they're not stories. It's just things I remember. I'm like, okay. And then this will turn into something else that I'll explain to you.
Oh, wait. Mind to everybody, at this time, Ghoulie lived where I live now. So that house that we've talked about,
I'm in it.
It's this house. This is literally where I live now, where this all happened.
I lived there for about 10 years and then moved out. And then JoJo Ghoul and PooPoo moved into that side. So that's, and our parents have been on the other side the whole time.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, right?
Since forever.
Yeah, since I was real young.
I wasn't even born yet.
Nope, I was 3. There. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
So she said they're not stories, but she said when she was younger, we would have nap time, and I had a 3-bedroom duplex side house. So like one of the rooms was like daytime, a playroom, really funny, / nighttime, weekend, a bar room. Right?
The kids were not invited to those.
They weren't invited, yeah. But there was a TV and everything in there, and they would nap. Yeah. And I had curtains to block from the main room to that room, and they were sheer, like cream or brown or black, changing with the season. And I guess she said, let's see, I would see someone standing behind that sheer curtain during our rest time. And it would be there for a while and more than obviously 2 days a week. And they were here Monday through Friday at that time.
So crazy.
Yeah. So a few days a week. And then she literally, I asked her, I was like, okay, like, what do you mean? Like just checking? She's like, well, at first I thought maybe it was one of you guys, just peeking in and seeing if we're okay and sleeping and whatever. And then she said, but then they would just like stand there for a really long time. Gross. And I'm like, oh, Gabby. I said,
Gabby.
I'm never standing there longer than, 10 seconds at a time, maybe here and there, depending on if I heard anything or, whatever.
It's so weird.
I'm like, but I would never just stand there. She's like, oh, no, it was somebody behind the curtain. It looked like just standing there. I was like,
I don't know why you said soul, but it's so creepy.
Sorry. And I sounded like, God, Braveheart, one of the people in Braveheart.
You sounded, what is it called? Is it Wisconsin? Fargo?
Oh, Fargo.
No, Minnesota.
That's
what you sound like.
Yes, I love Sam's Cola. Minnesota.
Sam's Cola.
Oh my God. Where was I, you guys?
Oh, sorry, Gabby. Around the corner.
You said Gabby. Around the corner. Yeah, so she saw that at rest time when, and I had like a couch and a love seat and then, really carpeted room. I mean, it was cute. So cute. I meant comfortable. So kids.
It was cute too, though.
So I had 4 kids, I think, that were sleeping in there. And there was another child that came, and this is just not the same time. This is something that happened back then that I'm telling you that happened. But now with Gabby telling me a little bit of her story, now that she's an adult.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh shoot. And I just recall I was watching probably, I don't even freaking know, something in the main room. In the room right next to it is the playroom restroom.
Yeah.
And one of the little boys was talking and came out to talk to me. And I was like, what's up? And he said, there's a man biting the light bulb on the ceiling. Hang on to the fan. Let me repeat that. There is a man biting the light bulb on our ceiling. It's a fan with 3 light bulbs. And he's biting one, hanging onto the fan.
Listen, I still think about that sometimes. I look in that room and I'm like, oh.
Right?
It's so weird.
Yeah. So, okay. And then he was like really distraught about it. But I'm like, what? So I'm looking. And then I go, you know, he's like, all right. He goes, lays back down. I'm in there looking around at everything. I'm like, I have no idea. Because you guys, it's like 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. It's bright out. Like, it's not scary.
Yeah, that house was bright, too.
Yeah,
like,
it didn't matter, dude. It scared you no matter what. Yeah, dude. So he did that, right? So after that, I was like,
sorry, I just burped.
20 minutes later, and I heard another little, she was my cousin, about the same age as Gabby.
Yeah.
She was about 4 at the time. She's an adult now. And she was like talking and like pointing and like talking. And it was the same. It was literally 20 minutes after I talked to the other little one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, come here. Come here for a sec. And she came in and I was like, what are you doing? And she said, well, there's a guy on the ceiling coming up and down,
shut the hell
in and out of the ceiling fan. And I was like,
what the hell?
And I flew up and I went in that room and I just stood under the fan like, what is going on?
Awful.
Yeah. And that was creepy. And I was like, what? Maybe it's there, but for her, and she was, the little boy kind of was like very, not ADHD, but a lot in his head. A lot, you know what I'm saying? She was just a little bit older, a little bit chill. He couldn't, really, I can't explain it. She just knew what was up. And for her to just say something similar when she didn't hear what he said to me and they weren't talking to each other.
Yeah.
I was like, shut up. I was so mad. I woke everyone up that was in there. I'm like, come on, we're going to watch a movie in here today.
Come on, guys.
We're going to finish the day with a movie, even though you only took a 35, 40-minute nap. And some of them like to sleep for like a good hour and a half or longer. I have to wake them up. And, but anyway, so.
It's so gross.
It is. It is.
It's so scary.
It's squary, I said.
Literally, that was so long ago. Yeah. And I still, right now, will be like,
it's freaking scary. And one more story that'll freak you out if I didn't already tell you at this point. I don't think that I have, but Gabby's little sister, I don't know if I have her approval to say her name, but I'm not going to say it. Mm-hmm. She was a little under 2 years old.
Little.
And upstairs I had another playroom, but it literally was a playroom with like toys and things everywhere. And there was a couple playpens up there. If I had babies, they would sleep up there. And at this time, I had Gabby's little sister who was under the age of 2, only her up there. So she's napping. I'm downstairs doing some stuff, whatever I'm doing, cleaning dishes, whatever. And I hear talking upstairs and I'm like, huh. And some of the older kids were now in like pre-K, kindergarten, So I had just her upstairs and I think I had one 3-year-old downstairs or 2 3-year-olds. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I hear talking. 2 little kids like,
so weird.
And Gizmo, like a little.
I remember you telling me this.
So I was like.
Sorry about the chair.
Did I say it again?
Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So her little sister sounded like a little like Gizmo chipmunk, cute little thing. But anyways, so I heard talking. I was at the bottom of the stairs and I just listened like up. And I'm like, why do I hear 2 kids right now? So I walk up the stairs slowly and then I stop at the top. Still hear it. I get right next to the door, you guys, and I put my ear next to it and I hear 2 kids. I slammed that door open, probably scared the crap right out of her. Slammed the door open. She was standing in the crib holding up onto the corner, talking to the middle of the room. And this is the thing, you guys. The closet that's in this front bedroom has no handle. It's always closed.
Still doesn't.
It has no handle. It's always closed. One, I would have to open it to change out toys or do whatever I was doing. I would have to put scissors in, open the scissors, and then turn it.
Oh my gosh, remember that?
Yes, and it would pop open.
Yeah.
So for me to walk in and see her sister standing up, talking, Yeah. And then see that she's literally 1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Probably 20 inches. The door that she was right next to, just so you don't get me, the playpen was against the closet door.
It was
the
closet door. Closet door.
Yeah, the closet door pushed open. Wow. She just burped in the phone like we are in the mic. Like we're just chilling right now.
Listen, because sometimes I forget we're recording and I'm just listening to what you're saying.
We thought we were recording when we got here way earlier than we started, and we had headphones on, and we thought, I don't know what we thought, but that's what we thought, you guys. So anyways, the playpen was pushed like 1.5 feet, literally away. It was open. The freaking closet door pushed open with the playpen. The playpen was still against the door.
Yeah.
I saw that, grabbed her, and took off downstairs and was like, Mom, I called Mom to come over. I told her right away. So those are just some fun Gabby stories with back in the, Head Start times.
Fun fact about that door is now that door doesn't stay shut at all.
What? Shut up.
It never really, we have to keep, she got me a telescope for my birthday one year. We have to keep that pushed up against that door to keep it weird. Shut. It won't shut now at all, but I remember.
Did you notice the scratches on the back of the inside of the door? Check when you go home.
I think I did. I think I've said something to you about it before. Yeah, because my makeup's in there now.
It's weird. There's so many kids in and out of there, so maybe somebody put someone in there and they were being assholes out of the family.
I don't think so. No, the scratches
we
on
think,
that door.
Listen, you guys want to hear what we think? We think the front bedroom closet is a portal.
I do, and those scratches are probably from the fucking things coming in and out, and it's just been pushed open so many times.
Makes me feel so bad right now. Sorry, Gabby's little sister, Honey Buns.
You know what though? Listen, that room is still it's still off. The closet, I still hate the closet. At night when I have to get up to pee.
Yeah.
I hate walking by that room because sometimes the door will be open, and the what is it? What did I say? It's called? Telescope will be moved a little bit, but I'm like, is it Drake or Cat? Weird. I'm like, is it him pulling it open because he does, but he can't move the telescope?
Yeah,
that hasn't happened in a long time for me, but it used to. Yeah, and that closet is still a little
scary.
Weird.
The whole fucking house is scary, man.
Yeah,
it really is.
That specific room though used to be so crazy. It's not as bad to me now. I feel like because my books are in there and Drake's in there.
I always feel someone like when I was there. Because you have to walk past the 2 bedrooms to the bathroom.
Yeah,
you leave yours, you go back.
I
always feel like somebody's standing in there.
Yes,
just watching me walk by.
Yes. Why? I walk by them like this. Like I don't look even as a kid,
embarrassed as if someone watched you walk by.
Yes. On Mom's side too, I used to feel like that.
The middle room,
my room. But I hated it. I remember I would tell her I would be going pee when I was a kid, and we used to just leave the door open to pee quick sometimes, but I would always shut it because I used to scare myself so bad looking down to their bedroom down the hallway and imagining Linda Blair Reagan come crawling out of their room.
You don't even our poor lives.
Terrified myself. I to this day hate looking down hallways and into empty rooms.
When they put that shit in movies, it's scary to me.
I can't take it. But yes, our hallway, it's long. It's kind of a long hallway, really. And there's the 2 rooms and they're dark at night. Like it's pitch black. And
you just make yourself think someone's looking. It's so scary.
The first time I watched Hell House LLC, you were asleep and I had to pee, and I thought the thought of walking down this hallway is fucking scary right now. But I did it, and I
might have played a role in that too.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of me.
Remember making her when we talked about it? I used to make you walk up the stairs alone, and then I'd yell up to you because it scared you. I fucking traumatized. But then Dad did that to me. I would go look for his wallet, remember? And he would, I'd be like, just don't yell my name, whatever. And he would yell up on purpose.
Listen, because I think it builds character. You know what? Mom used to chase me up the stairs because it would scare me.
Listen to me, how funny. I swear to God.
Did she do it to you too?
When we were just talking, I was laughing about Dad yelling up. I pictured when Mom used to say bedtime and I'd walk up the stairs and she'd run behind me like,
she'd chase us.
And pinch our butts like.
Our butt cheeks, and it was so scary. Yeah. Poop does it to me now up the stairs, and it's just as terrifying. I'm like, triggered.
Triggered.
So no, but it was so funny.
Mom would do that. You know what? And we're appreciative.
Scary and funny. It was so fun, but you were terrified at the same time. But it was so exciting and fun.
Yeah, she used to scare the
out of me. I know the second I start walking up the stairs, I would look back like, oh, you better watch it. And then she got it.
Wait, now she's gonna surprise us one day, and we're not gonna expect.
She still does. Listen, she does that shit still.
So funny.
Still. I said still.
That's like a memory I forgot for a minute. I just right now remember we were just
talking. Yeah,
that she would do that, and it was so funny.
It was,
but terrifying.
We're definitely blessed. Thank you, Jesus.
I don't even know how we got on that. That's crazy.
I know. That was screaming up and scaring the shit. Yeah. So that was Gabby's little bit of stuff. So she said she's got some more, but. Shouldn't happen in that house. It shouldn't happen in that house, but those are the ones that I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I mean, we're still not out of stories. Like we still from you, there's
more. We can. Jojo never played with the Ouija board.
No, I listened. I
did the Ouija board, Mom. The psychic circle. Sorry, Mom.
Nope, not me, Mommy.
Sorry. Yeah, learned my lesson, and that's why I'll tell you guys flat out: don't mess with them, man. Just don't. Trust me. I mean, some people do it, and they're like, nothing happened, nothing. And that's awesome because probably majority of the time nothing does. But
only needs to be one time for it to be bad.
Oof, really? Yeah. I mean, your family members aren't coming to you in a Ouija board, just so you guys know, to tell you, oh, I'm good, I'm fine. They'll come to you in your dreams. They'll come to you. Don't be searching stuff like that.
No, mind your
You never know who it is. That's the thing. With the Ouija board, with doing any of these, trying to communicate with the dead. And this is just my opinion. I'm not saying, oh, I'm 100% right. I'm saying, in my opinion, don't try to communicate with the dead. Just don't, because
mind your business.
Yes,
we're not there.
Maybe these people, or these can kind of come through something. But guess what? The bad ones overpower those, and they're allowed in. What do you think? Like, no way, that shit. Then you allow shit in that you think is somebody, and then next thing you know,
no.
Mm-mm. There's a horrible story when I do Ouija board. Like when we talk about the Ouija board, there's a story of Aunt Elle.
Yeah,
her friend. She had a horrible scenario happen to her. They were all playing the Ouija board, and then she brought it home. I'll talk about it during the.
Why do I feel like I vaguely?
Mom
remember
told
this?
me all about it, and I'm gonna go off of what I remember at 13 or whatever. But
refresh with Mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh with her because it was scary. It was very, very scary. I
know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know details.
And she played alone, like
oh, you're not supposed
Reagan.
to.
Oh, bad. Yeah. So, but that'll be in a Ouija board episode, you guys. Okay, so we have something really special coming up. Excuse me. And we have an appearance physically by PooPoo Ghoul. And we have a
she's
special.
Always here physically.
I know. Physically, she'll be speaking on this mic. Well, on the other one, And then we also have a special haunted wicked tale from Papa Ghoul. He's not here. It's pre-recorded. But he wanted to tell us about it, and I remember it, and it's scary. It's one of the times that he said, I forgot to tell about this one, and I'm, you guys are going to hear it.
He filmed it.
Yep, we filmed it. Yep. I said we filmed it. Yep, go ahead. Oh my God. So we are going to take a break, listen to our ambassador ads. I said podcast. Spotify for podcasters. Check it out.
Yes.
All right, see you soon. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, everybody. So this is going to be a little special insert from Papa Ghoul. He's got a cool, pretty creepy story he wanted to add to our Wicked Tale episode 2. So take it away, Dad.
Well, how are you?
Good. How's Dad?
It's good to see you up at the camp. Unfortunately, this is not a camp story. However, it is as true as the day is long in mid-August. Okay, we'll get going.
Oh, shoot.
So, back in 1990-ish, I used to do construction and remodeling work prior to what I do now in my old age of pretending I'm busy and getting paid a boatload of money.
That's all true, but he is busy. Mama Ghoul is giving him the eye.
This voice is, it's my deep, creepy voice.
Oh my God. He said this is his deep, creepy voice, Mom.
All right, back in the day. Before Mama Ghoul giving me the evil eye. But it's fitting for the Twisted Sister Tales of Death. Anyway, so I was...
Wait, time out. What are you drinking, Dad?
Well, the oldest brewery in New York is called the Genesee Brewing Company, and they make a classic cream ale.
Genesee Cream Ale. It's way better than the Michelob Ultra. I'm sorry again, Michelob Ultra. I'm not dissing you. We have a lot of family that loves you. Anyways, go, Dad.
Grapefruit beers, nevertheless.
Grapefruit.
Oh man, a
That's
woman.
probably good.
So, they don't pay me, so I'm not going to go on. But I pay them because I drink a lot of this shit. So.
They should pay us. That's for ads. Here we go. Come on.
Okay, so back in the day, I was doing remodeling, and there was a house we were doing up on 2nd Street in the town we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Right across from a pizza joint.
Pizza joint.
Pizzas. And we're camp drinking.
Yep.
A pizza joint and slash like a neighborhood market store.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with a Walmart neighborhood market store, but a small little neighborhood market.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, so we're up there working, and it was a duplex, first level and second level duplex.
Yep.
And so we were there for about a week, and I didn't think anything funky was going on, but there was always, hey, did you unplug the saw? Or,
yeah.
Did you move my tool pouch? And that kind of stuff. Which,
where you're thinking somebody else did it. So
yeah,
it's not
well,
a big
we
deal.
would do that to each other at work. You know what I mean? So we didn't think anything of it. And of course, everybody said, no, I didn't touch your stuff. So one day we were there. We were just getting done. We were already done with the second level. We had to do a couple of kitchen tweaks just to finish it all up. So we were primarily on a first level, just me and some other cat. And probably about 10 in the morning, it was time to make a coffee run. So the old saying back in the day was, if you buy, I'll fly. And that just means if you pay for it, I'll go get the shit. So we were sitting there, and I'm going to change the name to protect the innocent. I'm going to call him Brian.
Yep.
McCourtney. and he said, hey, if you buy, I'll fly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right. So I gave him some bread, and he got the, stuff together. It was just him and I. So, so he got the stuff, started going to his vehicle to drive down. There's a place up where we live. It's a store. It's called Stewart's. Can I say that?
Yeah. I don't care.
So it's a Stewart store. I don't give a shit what they say. It's the best coffee around. Better than the Starbucks. Better than the Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a place up here called Dandy Donuts, so it was pretty damn good. And
God, that was a while ago.
Yeah, a long time. So I said, go to Stewart's. I don't want McDonald's. I don't want a nice and easy. I want one of those corner store market ones. And he's like, all right. So I was down at the first level. I was working, doing my thing. Probably, I don't know, half hour or so, because it's a small town, so you can get anywhere within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
especially by vehicle. In a minute, how the crow flies. So.
Oh shoot!
I heard voices.
It's the big mouth.
Oh, Mama Ghoul.
Gigi Ghoul.
Oh, Gigi.
She goes, yeah.
So, Mama Ghoul scared me, man. She does it. She's a beautiful, beautiful possessed lady. No,
possessed lady.
She's not. She's my woman.
We love you.
Love.
She said, F you.
So,
love.
About 15 minutes or so, no, more than that, about a half hour. I'm downstairs working in the lower apartment, and I hear kind of walking upstairs. So I'm thinking, what the hell is that goof doing? He knows we're down here.
Yeah, like he's back and
right.
has it. Yeah.
So waited a couple minutes, heard movement upstairs, walking around. I'm like, what the F? So I yell up, dude, I'm downstairs. Nothing. I'm like, but I still hear the movement around. And it's not subtle. It's like somebody walking around, moving stuff around. I'm like,
clear as day, someone's there.
Right. So I go through the back way. So the back way, you go out the back of this first level apartment, and they had stairs up to the second, but it was covered stairs. So it wasn't an external stairway. Just you go in and you walk up. And so I did. I go up, walk up, go into the third or second level apartment, and go into the kitchen where I heard most of the noise. And nothing. And it was a huge apartment. So I'm like, then I go into the living room area, nothing, and I check the bedrooms. And that's then scary. While I'm up there,
shut up right now,
I hear his vehicle drive up. Well, a vehicle. I didn't know it's his at the time, but I heard a vehicle drive up into the parking lot. Or the driveway, I should say. So I go back into the kitchen area and kind of look around again, thinking he must have went down the front way. Okay, and maybe my boss, whoever, pulled up. So I'm thinking, so he was up here doing some stuff, realized I wasn't up there finishing what he was doing.
Oh, no.
Went down the front way and just went to where we were working. So I swear on my children.
Oh, God.
My army. This next statement is true. I'm not a liar. I speak true. This scared the fuck right out of me. So I'm not thinking anything of it, honey. I'm just a dude working, trying to make a living. Because mama says you want to be with me, you need a J-O-B.
Oh, my God. She's not even in here right now.
She's not.
Shit.
Anyway, so I go to the front door, not thinking anything of it, like I said. So I go to the front door, shut it. And then I hear this in the apartment that I just exited, and I'm up at the top of the door, at the top of the stairs going down. I hear,
oh my God,
right up to the door,
running right to the door.
Right to the door. I swear to God, if I didn't shit and piss myself, I should have.
Jordan would have.
I didn't. But I should have.
Oh.
I flew down those steps like I was some kind of superhero. I don't even know if
I can just picture it right now. On your heels, all the way down.
It terrified me. So I get out the front door. It was Brian pulling up.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, what are you doing, dude? I'm, where the fuck you been, man? Were you upstairs? He goes, what are you talking? You just saw me pull up.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
So... and he had the Stewart's coffee, which was good that he did that because I bought it. So we go up back in, and we go down, we go to the back to go into the first level. I'm like, dude, I was just upstairs. I thought you were up there. I heard rustling noises, and I thought you were doing something. And then I figured you're just gonna finish what you're doing before you come down with a coffee. So I went up to look. You weren't in there. And then I went out the front door and I heard the running to the door. I said, what? I said, I'm never going back up there.
No.
He's like, so when I was here the other night by myself, I heard stuff up there all night long. And I was just telling myself there was a squirrel.
Oh, a squirrel that weighs 150 pounds.
I don't know, man. So.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it scared the hell out of me. So we went and we started finishing our stuff. And again, I'm not going to let something not, I can't articulate that in the words. I'm not going to let somebody or something dictate what I'm doing or not doing.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, as tough as I was trying to be when I had to go back up there by myself.
I cannot believe you went back up there.
Why? It was my job. And you guys were children, so,
And that nothing happened after that specific thing? Or
no, nothing like that.
You can,
so
note like
we were only there for a few more weeks, but the
holy shit.
Holy
moly.
Tools would be unplugged and all that kind of stuff, but nothing like that.
The sound of somebody really running to your door.
Yeah, scared the hell out of me. So that's the
Uncle C's in the window with his head. With his head, I said.
Look at the
condensation from his hand.
It's like a Michael Myers eye and nose.
Ooh. Huh. He doesn't realize he made that.
No.
Looking in on our paranormal true crime podcast.
So, again, that was just one other thing. Yep. And I know I was on a few weeks ago or whenever I was on, and we kind of went off course, and it was one of the things that we wanted to talk about. So I just wanted to be sure I let everybody know there, even though you don't want to believe it, you might not believe it, you might say bullshit.
Yeah.
There's things. So just like I said, there's positive and negative energy. Just try to be good energy. Be good to one another. Treat each other like we're humans.
Yep.
And you don't have to like each other. You don't have to go to each other's house for birthday cake and celebrations. But we should be respectful to one another. So.
Yep, I agree.
I'm just telling you, Papa Ghoul is going to say this. Be cool. Do the right things when nobody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
And the gods will smile on you.
For sure. I hope you guys enjoyed another one of my dad's creepy experiences. He'll probably be on and off. And so far, people really, really like hearing Papa Ghoul. So he'll be on again. Thanks, Dad, for giving us your story.
All right, baby. I love you.
I love you.
Special report from the Poopy Ghoul newsroom. Poopy Ghoul herself is here tonight to discuss some harrowing experiences she suffered while we were at camp this past summer. Poopy, tell us your story.
Hi, Poopy. Poopy Ghoul's here, everybody.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh my God, I love when people come on and they're like nervous. They listen, that's how we were at first. We thought people could see us.
Listen, I had straight up like anxiety before we got here the first episode.
We were scared, Poopy. So Poopy's here and we're going to talk about some shit, you guys. So before I get her talking, you guys have to remember our lake house camp tale episode and, all that shit. So this is the camp that we're talking about. And I also just want to shout out Poopy Ghoul for our ambassador ads. She is the one that does them, and I'm the little reviewer in the end. We will have some new ones next month, but still for Spotify again. Shit. Spotify for podcasters. See, I'm not the one that does the ads. We have an ad lady, and her name is Poopy.
Yeah, and she's perfect.
Oh my God. If you can't tell, that's JoJo Ghoul's wifey.
It's my wife.
If nobody knew,
just watched that.
Right? Poopy Ghoul is JoJo Ghoul's wifey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Married. Yes. So we were at camp, and we're not going to tell you the location, and we were all there. So Poopy Ghoul's eyelashes are in the mic.
They're so long.
Poopy Ghoul, JoJo Ghoul, myself, all the other family members. We were all there. Now, yeah. So Poopy, what did you feel when you were at that lake house? What was like the feelings that you had?
I was happy to be on vacation. I said B.
You were happy to be.
I was happy to be on vacation.
No, it's okay.
But I was also uncomfortable in that house.
Listen, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved that. It was so pretty and stuff, but it did feel a little eerie sometimes to
nighttime.
I don't think our the family that we were with, I don't think they felt anything.
I didn't even. I only felt creeped out at night.
It was at night.
This one.
It's because it was dark.
Oh my God. No. It's because it was dark.
I mean, sure. This isn't the scary story, but can I tell everyone how I forgot that our room went down 2 steps? I fell down the stairs and thought I woke the whole house because it sounded like
that's the first thing. That is the first thing Poopy Ghoul said was, "Hey, did you hear anything last night?" I looked at you and went, "No, why?" And you're like,
"No,
I fucking fell down 2 steps of stairs into my bedroom into everything
so fucking hard. Both my knees. Remember how bruised they were trying to paddleboard? My knees were killing me.
You had bruises
my
on your arms.
It was terrible. The only one who heard was D, our cousin.
Oh,
oldest D.
Well, because he was sleeping on the.
Yeah, I said it to him, and he went. And I go, "Did it sound like a fucking fridge being dropped down the stairs?" He just laughed.
Well, the thing I was confused about at first was, I said, "Why do you have fucking steps in your room?" She's like,
right?
the room upstairs. I said,
Yeah.
wait, no, but why do you have steps? You mean coming downstairs to this bathroom? She's
No.
like, no, walking in my room, the steps in my room. I was like,
Yeah.
well, I would have fell. I mean, you drank too.
No, but listen, but I walked off that shit like it was a sidewalk. There was no hesitation. There was no pause. There was no slight like, oh, that's not flat. I just fucking went down. I flew into our van.
Oh my
The
god.
first night, this was the first night we're there. I cut myself. I was bleeding.
I can't.
Listen, it's so funny.
Listen, it is funny. But then the sister in me's like, oh.
No, it was amazing. No,
but then
listen,
the
sad.
sister back in
You love
1990
it.
fucking
Yeah.
6 is like this.
Listen, because it's hysterical. Poop. She was so asleep. She passed
I
out
was drunk.
Yeah.
She didn't even hear it. She
I did.
didn't even.
She didn't hear
She
it.
didn't hear it, but I looked it up because I was like, surely that woke everybody up. Nothing.
No,
She
listen,
didn't-
I can't believe I didn't
she
hear
didn't-
it.
Shirley didn't hear it.
Crazy. Anyway, that's not scary, but
It's funny
It
as
was
shit.
fun.
So this camp house, first of all, was big, obviously.
Beautiful.
It was
Yeah, it
gorgeous.
fit 10 of us. Was there 10 of us there?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
Comfortably.
And
Yeah.
4 dogs.
Yeah. Well, Poopy Ghoul was seeing some things. She came in and asked if anyone noticed all the rocks, first of all, piled on top of each
The whole
other
village.
Oh
everywhere.
yeah,
The
this
whole
whole
town.
town. It was a very Children of the Corn town.
Oh,
Mhm.
every
Or
house
Children
had
of the
rocks
Corn.
stacked.
Yeah, Blair
in
Witch
front of
Children of the
You
Corn.
guys, I posted a couple pictures of some rocks stacked.
Yeah.
Sounds like a song. Rock steady, rock into me all
that it?
night long,
Oh,
and we begin to rock. I was gonna put on auto tune.
I was going to ask if you needed a drummer.
Steady
rocking all
night
It just got me.
Break down,
It's on.
Poopy.
T-Pain. All right, we're gonna turn off this auto tune.
Break 4.
Do it. Spy.
Spy.
The movie Spy.
You guys quote
Melissa
movies, so
McCarthy.
can I.
Oh my god, she's still on auto tune.
Is your computer on? Did your computer shut off?
Just the screen.
Is that normal?
It's
I'm
paranormal.
terrified.
So
Oh, we're recording.
these rocks were fucking piled on each other and shit, and
Mhm.
she brought it to everybody's attention. And I think her and I and you were the only ones that
Yeah.
were like, it's weird. But listen, we also know people use that at camp for decoration at times.
Yeah, but this
But
is
when
the
you're in the
whole
middle
weird.
of the freaking
whole
woods,
town?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is weird.
When we were
people
walking-
weird. They were like we went.
You
to
know
that
what it
gas
was?
Station.
you know what it was? It was like, you guys probably don't know the movie. Okay, the movie where the aliens come down. It's in what is it? The First Kind? Something alien?
Fourth kind.
No.
What?
Alien Encounters of the. Fuck.
Fourth kind.
No. She keeps saying fourth kind. Anyways, I'll look it up while Poopy Ghoul explains to you
Like
some of the things
Pod
she's seen.
people.
Yes, like pod people, like alien people.
Body of the Body Snatchers.
Yes. No, I don't
Taking
know.
of the Body Snatchers.
Listen,
No, wait, shut up. What's it called?
sorry,
Something-
Poopy.
Something.
We're
Body
taking her
Snatchers.
shine.
Wait,
Yeah.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. With what's his face is in it. I know him.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Oh, he does this at the end.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978 sci-fi horror, 1
Yep,
hour and
yep.
55 minutes long. Yeah, they
It's a
like.
classic.
Okay, here's something Poopy Ghoul doesn't know. Poopy Ghoul. When I was younger in my teens, we went to Ponderosa when we were in Florida, and and we were sitting in this Ponderosa, and Jojo Ghoul was obviously really little. She was like 6. Gigi Ghoul, Papa Ghoul.
He was that
Mama. I did it, Mama. Gigi Ghoul. You guys are sorry.
Oh,
So anyways, what's your So we were at this Ponderosa and I was sitting there and I was just looking around in this fucking Ponderosa, right? And I'm looking
I
around.
fucking love
Listen, do you have to remember this? You have to. So I'm sitting there and I started freaking myself out, you guys. This is how weird we are. I looked at my mom and dad and said, these people are not people. And Dad started laughing, and I go, no, I'm not kidding.
They're fucking not.
I said, these people are like those alien people that go in people. And I didn't remember just like now the name of it.
That's true.
And Mom goes,
A lot of people
Mom's
are weird
mind
like
goes
that.
like ours.
Fuck, you're right.
Mama, Mama, Gigi Ghoul. Gigi Ghoul is like, I don't know, Papa Ghoul. Look around. And you see, I mean, sorry, I don't have a problem with old people at all. Okay. But they were everywhere. And nobody had more than like the perfect amount of food on their plate. Like,
No,
you need meat the
like
size of your
it's
hand.
AI.
Like, it's like, holy crap,
Yeah.
hair. Everyone's hair was done. They just it was weird.
Yeah.
And nobody was talking to us. Nobody,
They weren't. Listen, I swear to God, they probably weren't. Real.
listen. And
don't
I
remember
looked
this,
around
but
and I
believe
said,
it.
these people are aliens, Dad. And he laughed in a way like, I don't know.
Probably not.
I
He
have
would
no
look
idea.
at you like, yeah, right, but then look around and be like,
I went. Listen, they gotta remember. I'm gonna bring it up to him when I see him. It was, but I wasn't joking. I was like 13, you guys. I was not joking.
I think you're right.
I ate my corn and cottage cheese.
Oh my God, I love.
Okay, corn and cottage cheese. My bun and gravy.
Oh my God, there are puns with them.
And the chicken wings. Chicken. But the corn and cottage cheese, I did mix that, you guys.
No, but it was so good.
Yeah.
And if they haven't, do it.
Try it. Everyone made
It's
fun of me.
crazy. If you live your
Yep.
life and don't fucking try
You
that.
got it. I mean, if you're gonna eat it with pineapple, why not?
Oh my
eat it with
God.
corn.
I
Pineapple.
thought that was for old people. No, I heard that's for old people.
No,
You know
people
what? I
love it.
probably learned it from one of Grandma's people.
Yeah, my Mimi and Pop mix
Yum.
their fruits with their
Kids eat it.
cottage
Yeah,
cheese all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah, they even have it in the store.
And their
like
Jello,
that.
they mix
fuck
that all
with that.
together.
Mix
in
it with
one.
your
Doritos
corn.
or
That's
corn.
yogurt.
People are gonna be like, Doritos.
I
Oh my
mean,
God. Oh,
Sorry, we just wow. I didn't mean to
what were
brought us to.
so Poopy Ghoul.
Wait, why were we
Thanks for
talking about
having me.
Ponderosa? Oh, because people
Mm.
are aliens. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So these rocks look like they were specifically placed, and it was a pod town. And there was a bar down the street that we didn't go to. We might have been taken over by
Oh
It
my
wasn't
gosh.
real.
yeah.
I don't think Renee and I would have made it out of there.
Who?
I don't think Poop and I would have made it.
That's her grandpa laugh. Our grandpa, Italian grandpa from Sicily, used to laugh just like Poopy Ghoul does. No, that's JoJo.
Who are you? Who are you, Chicky?
Wait, I guess I do a little bit as well. But so Poopy. So did you say that you saw something when you were there? I can't remember.
I felt like every time, yeah, there was something out of the corner of my eye. Not every time, but
A lot. Yeah.
you know when you see something out of the corner of your eye and you look and nothing's there, but you
know it was.
something was there.
That's
you saw something.
Yeah, and that's who said that? It was in one of those, whatever paranormal shows. But they said usually if you see something and it's not there, it's actually there. And Sylvia Brown was the one that said,
Yeah.
something is there. And you kind of, when people you don't have to be psychic, you don't have to be medium to know and see things or feel things, or there's people that are sensitive. And in my opinion, I think that's a good gray area for someone who doesn't feel anything in a medium or psychic, that gray matter in between. Like, I feel like being sensitive, because you can
Right.
just sense, somebody can sense, I think there's a little kid here, or it's good or bad, or
A gut feeling,
yes, gut feeling. And people don't realize gut feelings can be related to a lot of things like that,
right? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So it's
Yeah.
proves that you're sensitive.
I saw a lot of that.
Yeah.
Not every second, but
Mhm.
it was definitely, and it didn't need to be nighttime either. I feel like
yeah.
whatever's there at night obviously is there during the day.
Yeah, people think, and I think it's for the scare factor, that it's scary when it's night. So it's nighttime. Listen, you know what's scary as shit? When it's not nighttime and you're still seeing shit and you still
Yeah.
feel scared like
Yeah.
you think at 3 a.m.
That's uncomfortable.
So, and it's, people think if you've never really felt it, then you don't get what we're saying. And that's totally fine. But
That's awesome.
yeah, exactly.
That's great for you.
It's not a good feeling. But,
To feel
So-
uncomfortable,
yeah, like,
but you don't know why.
it's almost, it's like anxiety.
It's that gut feeling. There's always that, you meet someone
Mhm.
in life where you're like, I'm not comfortable with them. I
Yes,
had that
or
weird gut
something might
feeling with them.
happen, or people don't realize there's a ton of sensitivities. Ooh, some people can just feel empathetic. Like if somebody's in an area that somebody might have possibly died or something sad happened. Some people feel that intense sadness in this area, and they don't even realize they're sensitive.
Or the pain.
Yes. Yeah. It's crazy. There's a ton of different things. And
I'm glad I don't feel that.
I know. Listen, I don't need to add more feelings and things into. I'd rather just not. Thanks. But
nope.
But I gotta say, it's a brain fart. The dog totally made me change. But it's just scary to be able to see things or feel things. Be grateful that you don't. But you know what? I think sometimes you become sensitive on your own, or I hate to say
with
it, like
the company you keep.
Yes. So like JoJo Ghoul is very sensitive. I am, but she's a little more sensitive on like a different level, like a spiritual. My dog is so cute. I can't. You're a cute little monkey butt. I love you.
I feel like I never was until I came into this.
Well, remember last episode you talked about you watching scary movies, starting to watch them, and
the first night I slept over, I was scratched.
Yep.
It all started there.
Yeah, and it I guess comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I'm cool with it.
But after it's, you know what I think is cool, and this is, and I really think it's cool. People that can feel these things or know certain things, whether it's good or bad, it's crazy that you can, and to be open to the fact that that's a possibility is. Oh my God, my ghost. Okay, you guys ready to laugh?
Fully decorated.
Whatever you showed us here, though, that didn't work when we got here.
Oh no, it did when I turned it on, but every once in a while it goes off.
Yeah,
it's my house has Halloween stuff, you guys. It's the 24th of August for me, so I'm getting things situated.
Early.
Yeah,
really ends.
It's like a storybook. My house.
It looks so good.
I love it. And the podcast room is like this all year now.
When we pulled up tonight for this podcast, the first thing I said to Poop was, "Oh shit, she's got the Halloween wreaths on her door." I knew it was gonna be decorated. I was so excited.
Yes, not the outside yet. Yeah. Speaking of being outside, I mean it's not really a good segue into what I'm saying.
No.
But Poopy Ghoul saw some stuff. Her and JoJo Ghoul would go for walks around like the property, and was there anything weird?
Yeah, we'd walk Ripley and Daisy around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just fucking.
Yeah. To hear branches
like snapping,
breaking in the woods, like a human's walking.
Yeah, it like
we had a flashlight.
Okay,
you could look in there and see no one's there.
Yeah,
it wasn't a deer.
But it stopped when you looked.
It just weird. It just was weird, and the feeling, like I know woods are scary, right? Yeah, like they are. I know.
They don't all
but
need
I'm
to
not
be,
scared of woods. Yeah. I've never been scared of woods. Like they don't scare me. But it was very like, ugh.
Like, why would a deer stop when you looked at them? A deer would just stop if they saw something over there and look. They wouldn't be like just chilling and watching you while you're watching. Yeah, until you turn to look and they
like a deer, though. You know what I mean? It sounded like.
Well, remember she was talking about skin flutes.
Oh my gosh, yeah, skin flutes. Well, because we think they were that, but not skin flutes.
Skinwalkers.
Yeah. We don't mind. Listen.
No, I'm not.
Listen, as long as you're being respectful, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I try not to say the word because I
win that one. Or skin.
No, either one.
I go wind or skin.
I just feel like I don't know. I heard that it can bring them closer, so I try not to. But that's why Poopy was calling them instead of skinwalkers, skin flutes.
That's fucking
disrespectful, and that's not what I was meaning to do. But
why is it?
She was
you
saying
don't call
like
anything a wiener.
Oh my god,
that's not nice.
Baloney. That was the funniest fucking thing ever. And Mom couldn't stop saying there were skin flutes in the woods.
Listen, and it's funny because you meant it not in that way at all.
She knew exactly what the hell
wiener, 100%.
Oh my god,
she said I meant wiener 100%.
She meant wiener. She meant this one's full of fucking.
Then Mom goes, "Woo! I'm gonna run out into the woods." Dad was like,
Dad always just
your fucking mother.
Yeah, he looks at her like shakes his head like.
If it's not him talking like that,
right?
Yeah,
they're freaking hilarious, you guys.
Yeah, they're cool.
So Poopy Ghoul had these feelings at camp. Did anything specifically? I didn't like nighttime too bad. I didn't during the day. I really didn't feel. I didn't think I saw anything, but I didn't like the rock. All the rocks piled on top of each other.
So weird.
The one thing I didn't like, there was one time while I was there sleeping in because I had a room with 2 beds and I had the dog with me. Mm-hmm. And you know that window that we could look out, you guys would be out there playing, whatever. Sometimes in the night, just like the second night I stayed, it felt like somebody on the other side of my curtain right now.
It just felt a little.
Yeah.
They were, yes. The answer is yes.
Oh man.
It's so weird though, because at the same time I was so comfortable there. Like I took a nap every day. I don't nap.
That's what I'm saying.
But it was also like very like.
Is that good outweighing bad? Like a lot of good spirits,
I don't
but
know.
a lot of
I mean,
bad
maybe
spirits,
they're
just energies
more
that
good
drain
than
you.
bad?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it didn't just stay.
Oh wait, no. Well,
is there more?
While we were there,
Yeah,
Poof got bit under her arm.
Right. That's
so.
how do we forget
So
that?
it kind of started like the first or second night we were sleeping, and it was probably like 2 or 3 in the morning, and the power surged, and the fan.
Right.
We sleep with a fan every night.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think a lot of people do.
Can't sleep. Like will not sleep if
The
that goes
fan
out. I'm up.
drew right down, like it just stopped. Like
Yeah.
you could hear the blade.
It
like,
woke me up.
just spinning off of what was
straight
left of power. And then 2 seconds later, I could smell my cologne, my Versace cologne.
That's right.
I could
Yeah.
smell it like
The
someone
whole room.
was standing at the foot of the bed and sprayed my cologne.
It smelled so good.
And I
we
didn't
were
say
both like,
anything. I didn't even acknowledge it.
Mhm.
And I knew Mama woke up because
the fan went out.
the
for a
fan went
second.
out.
Yeah.
We both did. We felt like, whoa. And the light dimmed in the hallway. And I just went back to sleep because I'm not even trying to
Mhm.
pay any mind to this. This is scary. This
Right, you
isn't
just
my
go back,
territory.
Just live. You live and you
Go
learn.
And I
back
and
gotta
then
be
you-
here. Yeah, I
It
gotta
works
be
every
here for a
time.
while. I'm not
Yeah.
even trying to
Acknowledge.
play around with it, So the next morning when we woke up, we talked about it. Hey, did you realize what She said, yeah, I saw it. The light went out in the hallway and the fan went down.
Yeah, the whole.
So
weird.
a couple hours later, Mama says, hey, you got a bruise under your arm. And we looked, and it was a human mouth. I was bit by.
It's straight teeth.
Yeah.
You could see every tooth.
It was very weird.
In the bruise, and
like
you
a
could see the
one,
missing
right?
one.
Yeah.
And there's a.
Yeah.
You could post the picture.
Yeah,
it was.
I'll send her the picture.
It was like, wow.
The
I lined
picture-
everybody up, the whole family, all 9 of them. I lined them all
Open
up,
your
and I
fucking
said,
mouth.
let me see your.
You
your
gotta
mouth.
take a mold.
see
I
the
got
grill.
this pink gummy shit. Open up wide.
None of them matched up.
But you showed everybody the bruise in our room. I don't know. We didn't show
No, we didn't.
aunt and uncles and the cousins because I don't want to make them be like.
Yeah.
They could
nervous
They
or
could have heard
whatever.
us talking about
Yeah.
it.
But mom and dad when he saw it was kind of didn't know what to say, and he's usually the one that was like, well, maybe. But even dad was like,
And this
what
was
do you say?
at
That's crazy.
this was at the camp
We're
house.
still-
he was the
Just
first
so
one
everybody
I thought
knows.
was that
Yeah.
they had done it because he's got the bridge there.
Bingo punch.
Oh shit.
And we also asked if anybody else's power surged. You were there too.
Mhm.
Nobody's dead.
Nobody's.
And everybody that was there sleeps with a fan.
Oh yeah, none of us. I sleep with a fucking sound machine as well.
Yeah, it was
But
only
for,
our room.
but for my cologne to be sprayed and for me
We
to
did
wake
that
up
a
the next
couple
day
times.
and to have that bruise on my arm like I did was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable. It made me feel
Yeah.
like, okay, that matches up to the feelings that I had as
Mhm.
soon as we drove into the town.
Yeah.
Who stacked
Yeah,
rocks?
it was a weird
What do you,
town.
it's like, do they have a group meeting for
Mhm.
this? Like,
Oh my God.
Town hall.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a recovery
they
center.
all meet. They all meet, and they're like, okay, you have the cat statue of stones. You
Stop.
have the dog, the
Oh my God.
wiener dog statue of stones.
Stop.
Yeah, there were
You
statues
just have a
like that
triangle.
too,
Dude,
It
I'm
was
fucked
odd.
up right now.
And then you just have a whole bunch of odd ones stacked. Everyone, not
Yeah,
one
though.
house
So weird.
didn't have a stack.
It was a weird town.
yeah.
I loved
Yeah.
it, but it was
I
weird. It
loved
was so
it.
weird. I did, but it was so like
It was
people
a
were
great
just
vacation,
off.
but
Yeah.
everything was
And people
perfect.
were just a little
Yeah.
different than normal people.
Yeah,
ghosts
there was
weren't
this
friendly.
beach. Listen to this shit. We get there, right?
Yeah.
Saturday, it's pumping across the lake. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, fuck, I just wish I was drinking over there and whatever. And we're sitting here in the afternoon after dinner, unpacking and getting situated. And I'm like, geez, I might hit that freaking bar down the road. Just being a wisest. I'm like, right, it's probably have country music, but whatever. It is what it is. But the beach, let's get back to it, right? So the beach Saturday, this is how weird people are. I don't know, in my opinion, mine's. But across the lake, this beach is bumping. It's Saturday. I'm like, sweet. I wonder maybe we can go to the beach tomorrow over there. The beach was closed. It's the weekend. Why are you closing this fucking beach? Just
Was the
public
party
beach.
the night before?
Like, was it just a private party for that
It was
lake?
a private party. You know what? Because we went down there a couple of days. Like, you would went home.
I mean, that was a huge ass private party lake.
We went there. There's like a little place you can get food.
Oh wait, yes, I called when I came back here and called to see how everything was going.
We went to that
And
party.
it was
Body
awful.
snatchers
Snatchers of the fucking second
again
kind.
The party was terrible
for the rest of the time.
I said body snatchers of the fucking second kind. What is the name of the movie again?
Body Snatchers.
That's it?
No. Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Okay, I just said body snatchers of the second kind.
Where you're confusing
I am
it with
fucked
the fourth
up. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
You're confusing it with the Good Burger.
Oh my god. Okay, I was like, oh god. Okay, so Poopy Ghoul gets freaking bit, you guys, underneath her arm.
And I will send you the picture.
It was a good.
It was a good one.
It was a good.
It was a nice bruise, and it didn't last as long as a normal bruise would. Like the one I got.
Once we got home,
the one I got on the side of my leg from smashing on the side of the
bed.
That thing grabbed at you when you walked past it. You got hit on every
or the foot of our bed. Literally, it did feel like it fucking caught you.
It grabbed you.
Bruises.
It reached out. You heard the bed go, and it grabbed at you, and it hit you.
And it hit you. Did you hear the sound effect?
I still have a piece left. I can show you pictures later.
You're not putting a picture of your thigh on the.
It's still there.
On the podcast.
You're not putting a picture of your thigh on that podcast.
There?
But the bruise on my arm where I was bit was gone. And yes, Mama, when we got home. Which got worse when we got home because that morning at 2-3 in the morning, we have the Ring doorbell. Shout out to Ring doorbell,
so,
keeping our house safe.
Keeping it safe.
Tell us, and then when you're done with what you happened.
Okay.
Did you want me to do with you happened?
So you wanted to tell us? Okay, so how did the night happen? Yeah, how did the specific night?
Yeah, we got home that day. We unpacked. We vegged. All day.
Always.
All
That's
day.
all we do.
Vegemite all day.
Vegemite.
And that night went to bed probably at 8:30.
Yeah, it was early, I think. We were tired.
The ring went off around 2-3 o'clock. And you were sound asleep.
Yep.
And I don't know what woke me up. But my phone doesn't ever wake me up.
I don't know. Yeah, yours doesn't make a sound, the ring. No. Neither one of ours
My phone doesn't make a sound for anything because I don't want to hear it ever.
My
My phone doesn't make a noise. For some reason, woke up, looked at my phone because the ring went off, and I looked, and I always look to see. Is someone in front of the house? Is someone?
We're just moving her up closer, guys.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Thanks for having me.
You don't know if someone was like up on
So
the
I'm
porch.
always looking on the ring to see if someone's in front of the house, if someone's driving past, whatever was going. A lot of times the police are down in the house.
Yeah, no, and she
we in
really
the
always
hood.
was looking.
We in the hood
a little bit. Not
so
really.
the cops is always driving
but
past.
that makes me feel safer.
No, they're always going past. But so I opened it up for whatever reason, and I heard.
Oh yeah, you can. They don't know. We won't say what they're saying.
I promise you. So I'll do it again. I'll play it. So I heard my name being like whispered but loudly.
Yell whispering.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very weird.
But no one on the porch.
And just
no
so
one driving
everybody
past.
knows we have it. We're gonna play it for you, but
We
let her.
do. We have the proof.
And I obviously with a shocked face looked over at Mama, and she was sleeping. So I just thought,
I feel so bad because it takes me 19 days to fall asleep, but once I'm asleep, bye world, like there's nothing.
Yes, yep.
So I don't wake up for shit.
No, she even called someone daddy at the door.
Oh
that wasn't even her daddy. It was the guy that lived next door.
My dad.
Hi, daddy.
I was so
love you, daddy.
He said, "Hey, got your package." And she goes, "Thanks, daddy."
I was so
he was so
out of
confused.
it.
You say love you, daddy.
I sent it. And I said,
she said, "Thank you,
I
daddy."
said, "What, daddy?"
Stop. He rang the doorbell. She said, "Hey," he goes, "Got this package," and he's like, "It came to my house." And she's like, "Well,
I don't know, but it looked like my dad. He looked like my dad because I was
daddy.
so asleep." Listen,
she
I
says,
was so
"Thanks,
asleep.
daddy," and he looked confused as hell.
Shut up. Because all I saw was the dark jacket and like a man, and I'm thinking, who else rings my doorbell?
He
Like,
says, "Should I stop back later?"
Oh, fuck up. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Thanks, Daddy.
She said, anyways, it doesn't matter. Go fuck yourself.
Thanks, Daddy.
I'm teasing.
I almost went. It was the sparkly wallet.
Oh my God, you're 12 hours ago.
I'm still 10 minutes
She's
back.
back there to you in the shoes.
Oh my God. Okay. So,
Bat.
so she heard what sounded like what?
Oh yeah.
It was my name, clear as day.
No,
it didn't sound
really
like anything in between.
was.
It was my name, which
And they have
we're
video
gonna play
too.
the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she so that
you
morning.
guess what you hear. What do you think my PooPoo
Yeah.
name really is?
Yes. If you hear the name, you guys, I'm gonna do a Q&A, and I'm gonna see who knows what Poopy Ghoul's name is. She's okay with you guys knowing. She's okay.
But it's a guess.
So you guys gotta listen. So we're gonna play this video for you guys, so you can hear it. Okay.
When she told me the next morning, she's like, she showed me,
Yeah.
and she told me what it was. When I went to listen to it, I was thinking it was gonna be like, okay, not really, like maybe just a little whisper, but it
Make sure volume's all the way.
fucking shocked me.
Yeah, it was, and then they sent it to me, and I was at work, and I almost shit.
I'll tell you, when I heard it, I looked over her, sound asleep, and I just thought, we'll wait till tomorrow.
Yeah,
You're
I couldn't
sound
believe
asleep.
it. Mom and Dad couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe it. All right, ready?
I can't wait for you guys to see the video and to see nobody on my front porch.
Yeah. So we want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll do it one more time. Listen,
It makes
it's
me
in
sick.
a little few seconds.
Oh, so
My bodyguard's Jesus, though, so I'm not scared.
no,
For sure.
So I
no,
thought
but
I
holy
actually replayed
shit.
it. I replayed it though, and I heard it again. And I thought,
Listen,
I went back to sleep. It took a second,
because that's the
but I
fucking
wasn't
key.
even.
I've
I
taught
wasn't
her
even
well.
about to entertain the idea that you were trying to. I think you followed me from camp, and that's fine.
yeah.
But
But it's not around anymore because the next day she went around. I went around. Told it what we thought about it. Sorry for all the
Told
candy.
it.
Look at all the
She
candy
told it.
wrappers from me. Oh
Well,
my
you
God.
know,
35.
But
we're children of the Lord, and
and
you
Dad went
can't
through
harm us.
too
Mhm.
and did stuff.
And he
Yeah.
said his
Yeah.
piece.
Well, when they sent it to me, I was at work, and I'm at work, so I couldn't fully. I was like, "What's that?" So I took my break, watched it on my break. I have candy in my mouth. I don't know why I put it in. Stupid. So I'm on my break, and I quietly put my It's not like I'm gonna do it loudly. My fucking.
She put in her headphones super fucking.
So I put it on the PA.
Everyone, I am putting on my headphones.
I said I put them on quietly. I put my headphones on.
Slammed him in.
What the fuck? Turned up the volume and literally played it, and I had goosies all over my body.
Right? It's so fucked up.
It was insane. It freaked me out. And then to see the video, it's here. You go with my candy again. The video is creepy because it's sprinkling.
Yeah, it was
Isn't
a
there one
rainy
part
night.
that there's lots of leaves that fly past the screen?
No.
Or,
I don't
No,
think
you made
so.
that part up, but it's all right. It sounds
no.
good.
I
No,
mean,
for
it's
real.
windy. It was storming. So
Yeah, but
maybe.
on the porch at one point, there's a ton.
It's Mom's things, I think maybe you're thinking of.
Oh.
That hang in the middle. They blow.
Yeah, and it reflects off of some of her lights sometimes.
Yeah,
Because she puts blue lights out there,
Mhm.
so it
The
could have
little
been a
chime
reflection.
thing there.
Mhm. So that's what she freaking heard, you guys.
And a couple, well, I don't know, it was like maybe 4 days later, around the same time, the witching hour,
The witching collar.
3 in the morning, maybe 3:30, I don't know. The Ripley was barking like nuts. The girls sleep
wait.
downstairs,
Yeah.
and I obviously heard her little howl, so I went downstairs. I'm like, what are you barking at? And I didn't hear anything. I always check the house. I'm always checking the house. I don't really even ever sleep.
She gets up in the middle of the night
increments.
and checks the doors.
Yeah.
Like
I
she
sleep
does
in doses. I sleep in doses.
She does. She's get 2 hours at a time.
I'll hip check the door, lock it again, triple lock it. It's locked 32 times a night.
Yeah.
Test it.
It's a fortress.
I get it.
It's sick. It's an OCD.
I do it with my handle when I leave. Everything.
Yeah.
Double.
Right.
I triple, quadruple 10 times to make sure my.
I thought
your
you were
doors always
double
locked.
toilet trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Dude, I always grab my handle and make sure.
So I get downstairs and I'm like, what's going on? What are you barking at? What's wrong with you? And I'm looking around. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the kids' toys goes off.
Oh yeah,
it was one, and I promise you, it's one you got to like turn on with a key because it's the little steering wheel with the shifter.
Yeah, it's like the kid toy car dashboard.
So you have to click it, click, click, click to be on.
Yeah,
and then click, click, click to be off.
Yeah.
So it was on with the mute, but it wasn't when I came down the stairs. It was silent. And she had stopped barking. She's probably like, "Oh, my mom's here, thank God."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What are you barking at? Knock it off. It's go to bed." And as I was looking through the house, it popped on. Boop. And then whatever noise or song it does,
I don't know how you didn't scream.
Inside I did.
She shit herself.
Internally I said
right up for poop and one. I would yell.
She said internally. I said
you shaved.
And
you
then
didn't
I got
hear
in the
as
shower.
great as I did on the headphones. Though
I got in the shower. I washed up, changed my clothes, went back to bed.
It
did scare the shit right out of me. But what was I gonna do?
Yeah.
And the poor puppy is
my God.
sleep down there.
Puppy.
I'm not bringing her upstairs.
She's sometimes naughty.
She was fine.
Picked the toy up and clicked it off. But how does that get clicked on? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's
just another story for the books, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I wonder if whatever whispered my name in the ring. And
I think it was here for a couple of days.
It stayed for a little bit.
It was annoying.
And we believe that it came from camp. So
it's got to go like 2.5 hours back. I don't know if it takes that long for them.
I hope their friends are
that's
so
quite
long.
the trip.
As long as they're not, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
Bye. Yes.
What was that?
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Flicka. Oh my God. Bye, Flicka. Yeah, that was scary. And then when Dad and Mom came home, you guys all did your thing.
Yeah.
Y'all did whatever. You can't do this, and you guys, it's been good.
We should start wearing a GoPro from now on, strapped to our foreheads.
Oh my gosh! You know what? We could get like a camera downstairs.
We can have our own reality show.
Can you imagine recording in just our living room like overnight and shit while we're asleep?
I personally think the whole house is a portal. You guys think just that one room?
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm talking about our living room.
I think the whole damn establishment is one portal.
I'm just saying I don't want it.
It's old. It's a pretty old house.
It's a freeway to wherever the hell they go in the further.
You guys hear that? Our house is over 100 years old.
Opie scared the fuck out of me.
Opie's being sneaky. He's like, "Mom, I peed on the kitchen floor. You hear me? I gotta poop, Mom. I gotta poop."
I cleaned it as best I could. I might have missed spots though, because it was like hard to see.
Yeah, I'll just.
Is this going on the podcast?
No. We'll get it out. We'll get it out.
She made sure to say, "I cleaned it as best as I did what I
might have left a couple spots."
No, I'm just saying I couldn't kind of tell. I did like a big area.
Oh yeah, the lighting was
I
really
did
bad
what
in
I
my
could.
house. Oh my God.
I did what I could.
I did my best. I did my best.
What am I?
She actually said, when she sent it to me the day after, just so you guys know, no, it's not going on the podcast.
Yeah, remember you go tell your sister, going on it. And I said, honey, she's not going to make you talk about it.
Listen, I would never experience, there's experiences that I won't even talk about. So I'll never ever take somebody's experience.
Yeah, but you're like Debo. You're Debo with a family though. Yeah. If you say something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But
yeah, what the? Did he body slam the cat?
I don't know. They're both just sitting on their butts.
What was that?
Playing, but
I knew we shouldn't have fucking talked about this.
Maybe Obi
no, you're
hit
crazy.
His head on the chair.
Oh, for sure. Obi runs into the wall.
Yeah, that's
so
what it is. I think he sat up quick and lifted the chair.
Oh my God,
I'm out.
Oh no.
So everything, whatever, everything is good. Everything.
I mean, it is coming, falls around the corner, so we may have more stories.
Yeah. There are more stories, but we're protected by the light of Jesus Christ, our Savior.
Absolutely.
Holy, holy, holy,
Amen.
God
Oh my God, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Fun,
That's
man.
from a movie.
We should harmonize some more.
I don't harmonize. I dance with my feet.
Yeah.
Gangsters don't harmonize. They pull up their pants and do the rock away. And lean back.
Lean back.
The song when I peed my pants.
Yes. What's her face from when I was in dance team?
Yeah.
Or whatever? Yeah.
Yep. She made that song with me.
Halloween is upon you. Yeah, so Halloween started for me.
For us.
Listen to that background.
If you hear, listen, you guys, wait. That isn't an electronic funny cat. That's my cat being beat up by my dog, Opie. Coco and Opie, cut it out. What did I tell you? Stop it.
Stop it, boy.
So, yeah, so PooPoo Ghoul had a pretty bad experience. This fucking cat. And it's pretty scary. Mm-hmm. But we're glad she got to talk. There's things. She'll be on. Dad will be, or Papa Ghoul will be on again. Yeah. We have a couple other people that might be.
Our uncle, right?
Yeah.
He wants to be on here.
Yeah, definitely does. And actually both, I think, do.
Really?
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yep. So you guys are going to laugh. Last week, I had to edit my take for like what we're on. So we're on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Radio Public. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Google Pod and Pandora. Last week, I said Amazon Music and Amazon Pod because I was drunk.
Amazon Pod.
So it's Google Pod and Pandora, like I said. So follow us if you listen to us. Please give us a good rating. It always helps. Listener support. If you want to help us, that's awesome. We love you guys for doing it.
Dad, pay up.
Come on, Dad.
Bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money. Okay.
Just kidding.
So, sorry, Dad. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it, Dad. Tell her, Popo.
He's worth a lot.
Tell her, Popo. I just mixed Bobo and PooPoo Ghoul and looked at you, JoJo, and told you to
I'm like, no.
Both my dads are worth a lot of money.
Yeah. So, anyways, listener supporters, we love you guys. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we are now on Twitter, so go follow us. Sinister Ghouls / or whatever, Twisted Sisters. Mm-hmm. Follow us. We're going to be putting stuff on there too. We're on Instagram, Sinister Ghouls Podcast. Follow us, whatever you want to do. Awesome and great. And then Facebook group, Sinister Ghouls / Twisted Sisters. And I think that's all the stuff we have for you guys. We hope you enjoyed this new Wicked Tales episode.
I love that.
Yeah. And if you have those and you want to send us a Wicked Tale, sinisterghoul23@gmail.com. Any stories, anything, Wicked Tales, stories, anything you want to tell us, just email it to us.
Yes.
And say something, Poopy. I mean, JoJo.
I was just going to say to Poop, thanks for being on here tonight. You were nervous.
Wifey. She was nervous. I think you did great.
Thank you, girls, for having me quietly in the corner.
She's sweet. She's
the
perfect.
Girls tell me I'm not allowed to speak. They say,
no,
don't even laugh.
She's
don't
such a liar.
No, good night. Thank you.
No,
we don't want you to speak. Don't speak anymore. PooPoo Ghoul is the one in the background correcting some of our dumb shit we say.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're having a little too much fun sometimes.
She keeps us in check, honestly.
Yeah. Just like nobody caught nothing about Ronald and Roland. So
no, I don't ever know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see from across the room.
Yes. She just listens. She just plays games.
Yeah.
Zombie. So Roland Doe,
Last Day on Earth,
and Ronald Hunkler.
Shout out to Last Day on Earth. I really appreciate it.
She's been playing it for 5 years.
Oh,
it's
she
her favorite,
loves that.
Favorite game.
Or I said support us. I meant, oh my God.
Support me on that game. Find me.
Find me at. Anyways, I know. Okay, so we love you guys. We hope you enjoy us and our podcast that we have going on. And we want you to have a fantastic day.
A good evening.
Say it again. Stay sexy.
Stay sexy.
We fucked that up. We said spooky and she said sexy. I'm going to leave it.
You should leave it.
And I'm going to say.
You should just cut it.
You Twisted Sisters.
Oh yes, I'm going to just
wait,
cut it
I
out.
want to hear what that is.
All right. We're done.